Alright. Whew. Alright, we'll be getting started in just a little while, everyone. We'll be getting started between the 3-minute mark and 4-minute mark on the timer on the stream. So get yourself strapped in. We'll be getting started in just a little while. And I'll, when we get started, I'll explain why I'm streaming. Also, I got a couple drinks with me today because I'm trying to steer away from my beer. You know, I'm not an alcoholic, I swear. So I have, as one can of drink, I have a can of Tahitian Treat Fruit Punch, which is basically a soda-flavored fruit punch. Very rich in flavor, very, very strong. I tend to have like one can. I never have more than 2 a day or anything like that, because it's very, very strong. And then my second drink I have, aside from a side of water, I have a Mountain Dew Major Melon. And keep in mind, these are just regular sized cans, so, you know, I'm not going completely overboard with my stuff. Because, one, I've been drinking water all fucking day, and two, I deserve some type of, you know, sugary beverage in my system. Plus, also, beside me, I have a really nice burrito that I got here. I made a burrito, and I'm going to be munching on it during stream because this is my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Thank you so much, Shadow Seed, for being subscribed for 24 months. Oh my god, man. That's 2 years. That's 2 years, man. Damn it, Stream Elements. It fucked up my thing. I'll have to fix that off stream. It's supposed to say for 2 years, not for 24. Even though it's 24 months, but it's supposed to be for 2 years because, you know, 12 plus 12 is 24. But yes, thank you so much, my dude, for being a sub for 2 years. Because you are a mod in the Discord, go ahead and switch your status from 1 year subscriber to 2 year subscriber. You can go ahead and go do that right now. And I'll leave it up to you if you want to share us the stream around and whatnot. It's completely up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to, because this is an unscheduled stream. So, yeah. I want to open my beverage. It's being a little bit of a pain in the butt. This is one of those tabs where it's a little bit too far down the cap here. There we go. I had to literally use my knife to open this thing, because apparently this tablet's completely freaking flat. I'm not drunk, you're drunk? No, I'm not drunk at all, but I know you are. But welcome, Becker, welcome. Alright, so it is past the 4-minute mark, so I say, hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood game machine here, and today we are continuing more Digimon World 2. Why are you streaming, Onyx? Why the fuck are you streaming on a day you don't stream? Why? Because I wanted to play some games, and I missed you guys, and I just want to hang out for a little while. Don't worry, this is not going to be like a 4-hour stream like my usual Digimon World 2 stuff. It's probably going to be about like 2 hours. Because I did some stuff off stream, and, well, yeah, I'm also a gaming machine, yes, but, you know, I like hanging out with my boys. But, off stream, I got myself a Soulmon. Fuck yeah. Grinded that motherfucker all the way to his maximum level. Did not digivolve him yet, though. What is it? I got an Inkakumon that I'm going to combine him with to turn him into a Gumamon, then Inkakumon, then Zudomon, and then I'm going to turn him back into a Greymon. And I automatically will have a War Greymon that has moves that are going to make things interesting in this playthrough. Let's go ahead and get started, though. Why are you sad for? And don't worry, I didn't DNA Digivolve Phoenixmon yet. I wanted to wait until you came back, Becker. We're gonna try and see if we can do it today, though. Oh man. Sometimes I forget how strong that Tahiti punch is, man. The girl I'm going to ask out is going back to school tomorrow. So you can't take her out. I'm sorry to hear that, homie. But yeah, here's how we're going to get started here. We're going to go ahead and do our Digivolves and DNA Digivolves now. Because I wanted to wait until the next stream to do that. And I got impatient. So that's why we're going to do it now. So let me show you guys what I did. So, we got a Soulmon here. I got him to level 21, which is the ultimate form for level. Going to Digivolve him right now. I cannot level him up any further though, but that's good. Which means what I'm going to be trying to accomplish isn't going to take that long anyways. Okay, that's Phantomon. You're not really going to see him for that long, because we're going to DNA Digivolve him. So we got ourselves a Phantomon right here, and we got an Inkakumon right here, and we're going to combine these two motherfuckers. He's not going to really go up that many levels, sadly, but it's going to work out in my advantage. I know, Becker, I know, I'm sorry, man. Just focus on working out stuff with yourself before you bring in someone else into your life. I had to do that. What's a good random name I can give this guy? This is gonna be a random name because I'm not gonna really have him for that long. Let's call him Zudo. Excuse me. Just regular Zudo. It's not gonna matter. Okay. Alright, let's get him up there. Transfer. Digimon server. Zudo. We're gonna keep Gigadramon with us though. But we won't be using him just yet. I was using him off stream though, to help out with grinding purposes. Okay. I know, man. I know. Just let it all out. It's okay. You're among friends. I am going to save because I did all that. Okay. Because if I can do things quick enough, I'll be able to Digivolve Phoenixmon later. Checking the video. Sure. That's a good little fight right there. Hey Zoe, how you doing, hon? Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's good to see you, though. What you been up to? Oh, thank you, Shadow, for gifting a sub to Zoe. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. You get to play around with the emotes I have. Alright, let's see. Let's find the exit. Let's see here. There's the exit. Let's go. Yeah, this was basically an unscheduled stream. I just wanted to hang out with everybody for like a couple hours. Play some more of this game. We're doing some pretty good progress though. Getting close to the end of our big grind that we've been doing. And we'll be wrapping up a lot of the grinding though very soon. I'm really praying that this grinding for my third Digimon doesn't last too long in the stream. Awesome, awesome. Been a little worried about you. Tried to message you on Discord and everything, seeing if you were alright. I'll basically say this though, stuff has happened while you were gone, but at the same time it's stuff that doesn't need to be brought up in the stream or whatever. Some of it's stuff that people already know though. But all I can say is I'm okay. Sometimes you worry about your oldest. By the way, hello Livewire. What's going on, bro? Honestly, I worry the hell about you, man. Mental health, what's that? It's okay. I'm just, like I said, I'm just glad you're okay. I'm just glad you're okay, Zoe. That's all that really matters. You're laughing at your child. Leave my Digimon alone. Y'all abusing him. But yeah, I did my research last night about how we could have a War Greymon with Grizzly Wing and Necro Magic. Get a Soulmon, grind that motherfucker. DNA Digivolve him with an Ikakumon, turn him into a Zudomon, and then combine that Zudomon with something from the Greymon family, and you'll be able to get back into the Greymon family. But it's not as easy as you think, because there's some family trees that you cannot get yourself out of unless you pull a few strings, I guess you could say. That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. The 5. And honestly, just as long as this third Digimon learns the moves he's supposed to learn, we'll be fine. Someone gave you a sub to Lost. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. He got the air mattress 3 days ago. I love Lost's freaking emotes, man. They're hilarious. Because they're all the Pale Man related. It's kind of like how, you know, if you're a sub in the Tier 2 department, you'd be able to play around with my Chaos Knight GG. I made that Tier 2 because I had a really great idea for an emo for Tier 1, and I think people are going to love it. I just need to get one more emote slot, and I'll be able to do another emote as well one day. I got ideas for emotes though. Just need to have the room on the channel. Alright, Becker. Forgive him, chat. He's very inebriated right now. But it's okay, he's among friends. Yeah, that was the inspiration that Lost has, because he likes the mask. Very good observation, Rumble. Bit, bro. Okay. Ah, really? Guard. Fuck yeah. Oh god, what's down here? Shit. It was a return bug nest. Oh, that was so lucky. I hate return bugs. I need to go on a big shopping spree later too. There's a lot of supplies that I need to get. I figured that was going to bring me back here. Welcome back, Becker. Okay, go get water. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. I think my children are absolutely insane. I mean, you're not exactly sane yourself, big bro. I don't think any of us have been sane for a long time. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's even worse. A lot of people are depressed right now. Why does that sound like a Taylor Swift lyric? That totally sounds like a Taylor Swift lyric. Just Sanity, what's that, an instrument? Sanity, what's that, a food beverage? Mirror. I just don't know why that sounds like a Taylor Swift song lyric. It's a drug, I think, and I don't do drugs. Oh my lord. I only do prescription drugs. And painkillers. Please let that go to 11. Finally. Go Thor. Hello, Audie Odd. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully you've had a good week. Let's go Digivolve this Digimon. Yeah, happy weekend. Okay, what we'll do now is we're going to go to Device Dome. We're going to go Digivolve our Gomamon. Oh yeah, Digimon World 2 is amazing, man. It's a complete work of art. And the story's really good, too. Okay. Thank you for becoming a Blood Sun Esquire follower, Audiot. I hope you enjoy your stay on the channel. Tortomon. Might have made a small mistake. I'll check real quick. EPSXE. Just checking something just real fast. I'm not doing any Digivolving real quick. I'm just checking something. Okay. Made a minor miscalculation, but it's an interesting calculation. Rumble, what does Tortomon Digivolve into at 0 DP? What Digimons am I going for? Well, I'm going to show you my team I got right now. And then I'll tell you what each one's going to turn into when I'm done with them. This is going to sooner or later become a Machine Dramon. This is going to be an Imperial Dramon. And this is going to be a War Greymon. Remember that link that I sent you, Rumble? Well, I put in subscriber-only Discord. Alright, now we're going to save. Yes, you can. You have to have a Greymon with, what is it? I'll tell you in a minute. I gotta be looking at my Digimon to tell you. Okay. I think it's 8 DP. Right now, he's at 6. I believe you have to get him to 8 DP as a Greymon. And then that Greymon will turn into a Skull Greymon, and Skull Greymon digivolves into a Machine Dramon. Oh yeah, but I don't mind the grind actually. The grind's actually pretty fun. Especially as a streamer, because when there's days where I have to do a lot of grinding, I can just hang out with my chat and talk to them. But don't worry, I'm not doing the super grind to get the secret 3 megas. Don't worry, I'm not ever going to do that. Because that would be absolutely crazy. But I have done that grind before, though. Well, I'm kind of the opposite. I like doing it more than watching it, because I've seen some people play it, and sometimes I cringe. Pressomon is a mega form, the ultimate form. What's his ultimate form? Damn it, controller, quit. I want strong carapace and I want necromagic right there. I think Preciomon is a mega. Zudomon? Okay. Zudomon at 0? Perfect. Good. Alright. I know the chart is very hard to read, Rumble. I'll kind of agree with you on that. I used to grind on that knee island with Kabuterimon, etc. One of my first domains on the second island. Oh, on File Island. Yeah, that is a good place to grind. I will agree with that. It's a very, very good place to grind. I can agree with that. Nope. I just got the slip of the freaking finger today. Strong carapace. Even though I'm probably not gonna fucking need it. Yeah, because when Rumble said Preciomon, I'm like, no, that's a Megaform. I know that one by heart. Because that's what Zudomon can digivolve into, is a Preciomon. Preciomon is a data form. I'm trying to stay away from data as much as possible. Harpoon Torpedo. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. I'm not much of a fan of Harpoon Torpedo, but yeah, it's okay. Oh, Kratos? Yeah, he is pretty strong. Just wait till I get him into the form I want him to be. It's okay. I'll teach you how to read it sometime, remember? It took me a little while to learn how to read it. But it's so fucking useful, dude. Oh my god. But it took a lot of DNA digivolving to get these Digimon into the strengths that they are at right now. And I'm only just getting started with my third Digimon. Because I'm making it to where each of my Digimon has particular attacks dependent on what they're going to be going through later on down the road. Back with water and tortilla chips. Actually, that reminds me, I have a burrito right beside me I need to munch on a little bit. It's a very nice burrito. I put some refried beans, some steak, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of nacho cheese, and I like wrapped all that up in a nice little burrito. It's very yummy. That's good. Strong carapace. Even though it's not a good one. You think Geckomon is missing some chromosomes? Most definitely. By the way, Adiad, I noticed that you got Twitch Prime right there. That's pretty damn cool right there, man. He's just playing dirt. Yeah, yeah, he probably is. Actually, you know what? Necromancer. Harpoon torpedo. I do. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but today in particular, I kind of wanted to do a short little stream of 2 hours to hang out with chat and everything. I had a bit of a rough day, and I just wanted to chill, play one of my games that I'm streaming right now, and, you know, do the thing. Actually, hold on. Can one of my mods do exclamation point schedule, please? Well, streaming's kind of my work. I basically, I'm technically disabled. I am immune suppressed. Have bodily problems, and I also have autism, if you count that as a disability. So, you know, I get Social Security, and you know, just trying to do my thing. Yeah, 2020 was pretty rough with me, and I'm slowly trying to get a lot of my motivation back to streaming like I used to. I'll just say it like this: I lost somebody very, very special to me, and because of that person's passing, it's been really hard for me to do a lot of things on my own. So, yeah, streaming's been helping me. My mods have been keeping me focused. My friends have been keeping me motivated as much as they can. Yeah, I can only do so much. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. I need to get him up some more higher ones. Yep, that is the plan. I tried to make a channel where, you know, I stream at my own formula. I play what I like to play, and what's the word I'm looking for? I try to give people that environment that I always wanted on Twitch, where you know, there's no drama, just chilling out, making new friends, you know, things like that. Yep, glad to have you here, man. Most definitely. Because I originally tried to do that on YouTube, but then YouTube had the first ever adpocalypse, and that really hurt. Sorry about the loud whistle there, but that really hurt when that happened. Of course. What's on your mind? Well, as long as it's not political or religious based, go ahead and ask whatever. What is it like to have autism? That's a very good question. It depends on the stage that you have of it. I myself, when I learned that I had it back in early school, I read up a lot about it, learned the side effects and what's the word I'm looking for? Side effects and what is the word I'm looking for? I mean, I can think of it. I can think of it. What is that fucking word? Symptoms. There we go. Symptoms. Side effects and symptoms of autism. And it took me a long time to be able to give off the impression of quote-unquote normal in public with autism because, well, my autism when I was in early school was so bad I used to like bob back and forth in the chair and, you know, things of that nature. And, you know, for someone that was born in July with the horoscope of Leo, I was one of the most cowardliest people you would ever meet. You never really get over it. You can only find ways to counteract your symptoms, basically, is a good way to put it. So, like, for example, in order for me to not rock back and forth in my chair or get easily startled, which were a couple things that I used to do, how can I put it that would be that you would be able to understand? I would try and make my mind focus on something else than just, you know, bobbing back and forth in the chair. It's really freaking hard to control it, but I was able to do that. It's something that you live with for the rest of your life. Autism is not a bad thing, because it's basically, people think that autism is nothing more than a learning disorder, which they're right, but there's more to it than that. It's kind of like how can I put it? It's kind of basically autism is very similar to Asperger's syndrome. Well, I really appreciate that. I've been working very, very hard at my own personal image when it comes to, you know, the public and everything. I've been working on it for years, and I'm still working on it to this day. Like, I still have my difficulties here and there. You know, no one ever fully gets over autism. It lives with you for the rest of your life. You know, I would never wish for it to go away. You know, but it's just really weird. It's really hard to put into context, but that's the best way I can do it. But you know, when I was first starting off, though, with autism, I had issues learning stuff. I had issues remembering lots of things. But now I've kind of grown out of some of those habits. It's kind of like, basically, here's a good example. Autism is very similar to obsessive compulsive disorder. It's very similar to that, but it's not the same. And one of the most common habits that people with obsessive compulsive disorder have is they like to wash their hands a lot. Now, there is some people out there that have obsessive compulsive disorder, and they were able to fight that habit. I know someone personally that used to wash his hands almost how many times a day, And it wasn't because he was afraid of germs or anything. It's just his brain was always like, "Go wash your hands, go wash your hands, go wash your hands, da 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 da." It took him so fucking long to get out of that habit, and he was able to get through it. Alright, Livewire, you have yourself a great night, and I will see you later, okay? You sleep well, alright? Yeah, I can kind of relate to that, Becker. If my children let you. Yeah. Livewire is someone that I know personally, so I know what he's talking about. Good so far. We just need to make sure that this this Tortomon keeps going up levels fast. So that way we'll be able to accomplish what we need to accomplish in this stream. I'm praying that I'll be able to accomplish it fast. That's what I want to do. I need to get up into higher levels. Really good, juicy EXP. That's good. But one thing I've been working on a lot of my life, in terms of which is a symptom of autism, is I take things very, very seriously, and for years I've been trying to build up tough skin, I guess, in a way to put it. Correct. I just felt like streaming today because I felt like hanging out with some people. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I guess. That's also a very good question. I used to stream 4 times a week, but I also have a girlfriend / fiance, and I wanted to be able to spend more time with her. Plus, ever since my recent loss that I had in 2020, I went to 3 streams a week. So one, I could be able to pop in on more of my friends when they live stream, and also, hang out with my significant other and be able to rest more because of my health issues. And I started the 3 times a day schedule in January, and it's been pretty useful. It's been very, very useful. Because yeah. Plus, as much as I love playing video games and streaming video games, I also care about my significant other. and I like spending time with her when I can, and hanging out with my friends. Some of them in the chat right now. Especially some of my friends that stream, and I mod for them too, and they need their mod. Strong carapace is very useful right now. Okay, let's go up this time and go down. Yes, I do live in the United States of America. Not exactly. We still wear a lot of masks and stuff like that, of course. But no, we're not in a complete lockdown yet. At least not where I am. Trying to fix my glasses real quick. Yeah, I've heard that it's pretty rough down there in the UK. And I am very, very sorry that y'all are stuck in another lockdown. I really do feel bad. Especially for some of my friends that live in the UK. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I have my channel. So, you know, it's a place where you can be neutral and be who you are and not have to worry about differences, you know. I'll allow that. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, they are. Yeah, like I said though, you know, this is a channel where you can be yourself and stuff, and you never have to worry about the government or politics or religion or things like that, you know. Because, you know, I'm a gamer, not a politician, and I'm also not a pastor, you know. Unless I play one in Fallout, you know, that's another story. But yeah, it is what it is. Do a strong carapace in this last time. Exactly. Awesome. Yeah. As long as, of course, you follow the rules. Every somewhat paradise has rules, you know. Hey, Daddy, how you doing? Man spreading. Hello, Daddy bro, how you doing? That's another person right there from my extended family. Dude, you are never late. You are right on time. Coming late to a stream is when you come in when I'm about to literally go, you know, go offline. If you come during the stream itself, you're never late. You're right on time to me. Oh, I got you. Smoke that shit, man. Calm yourself. Let me entertain you for about a little while. True. I know what you mean. It's a long story. Yeah. And you know what's funny? You've never come in during the ending of a stream. So that means you're always on time. And how's my sister doing, also known as your wife? How's she doing? Those motherfuckers. Oh, do I have a... Oh, yeah. Inferno. Haven't used my Z cannon yet. She got the Fosnot Day build bug. Oh, she's building for Fosnot? Ooh. What's her theme? Fire tank fire. Loose. I love the fact that with my Z cannon, I can fire stuff from my cannon at Digimon themselves. I love it. Wakadoo. Wakadoo? What's Wakadoo? At first I thought you were saying Vishavakadu, but nah, that's not what I was thinking. Kinda does sound like a pun. I need to get higher. I need more experience points. You're slowing me down, game. You're slowing me the fuck down. I need to get him higher. A bit, but not my strongest work, please. Dying judge, I can do better. You're a mess, man. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm not judging you. Shadow Seed, one of my other mods, does a lot of autocorrect mistakes too. You're not allowed to judge. Leave the Sharpie turtle alone, you bastard. You leave the Sharpie turtle alone. Raw. Yeah, you really need to be careful about your alcohol absorption. You need to be careful about that. And Kratos is going to go up a level. Yes. Give me another battle. You only drink on weekends. No, last time you were drunk was a couple days ago. And it's Friday. Well, Saturday now, but you got drunk on Friday. When you outdrink your friend. I don't think I've ever outdrank everybody. I don't think I've ever outdrank anybody before. No, I don't think I have. Shit. Friday day. I guess you're right about that. It's like, yeah, it's a combination of Friday, Saturday, Friday. Amen. 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 Zing. I'll let him take care of these last three here. He's not going to be exactly strong enough to get him in the first turn, because he's going up a level after this battle. I'm going to let him do most of the attacking. Go, Turtle Man. Microphone there, so because I'm also doing this on purpose, so my second Digimon will be able to get a lot of his magic power. Yeah, I know it's 3:30. I'm gonna open up my second drink I got too. Open session. That's good. One still alive. Got a boom torpedo. Alright, let's go this way. Got us Tarumon. We will fight him. But yeah, also when it comes to Retro Fridays, I tend to not use the webcam because I like to keep the whole retro feel of the environment and everything. Usually Mondays and Wednesdays, depending on the game that I play. On Mondays, I usually use a webcam. On Mondays, it's usually Random Monday. I do a random game of my choice that I like to play. And I do that on Monday. And then on Wednesday is Soulsborne Wednesday, where I play either Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, or Dark Souls 3. And if I ever get that PS5 money, I'll get a PS5 and I'll play some Demon Souls, because Demon Souls was my first Souls game. And sometimes I play them on my PS3. Sometimes I do. I'm trying not to go past 2 hours tonight. It's usually Retro Friday, depending on what I play, it ends up becoming like a 4-hour stream. I'm going to try and shoot for 2 hours. But depending on where I am, I might add 30 minutes to that. But only 30 minutes. But it depends on how things are going. Because I'm trying to work on my third Digimon here. I need to get him set up for next Friday, because next Friday is going to be a very important stream for this game, because I'm going to be wrapping up one of my Digimon, so he doesn't have to DNA Digivolve anymore. But in order for me to do that DNA Digivolution, I have to make sure that the rest of my team is ready to protect that Digimon until he's strong enough to fight on his own. So that's the reason why I'm trying to get my third Digimon situated right now. No, it's one of these domain floors. God, I hate these. Because it's literally like an actual maze. For control. I like the domain floors that have actual Digimon in the rooms, not these. Because I'm here trying to grind, not try and fight myself through a domain version of a hedge maze. Go down first. Well, that's going to lead in there. Don't need to go that way. So that means this is the only way I have to go. God damn. This domain floor is so fucking terrible. There we go. Get me the fuck out of here. Give me something to fight. I'm wasting my damn time with that fucking domain. This is gonna have a big moment. Fucking block him on. Alright, Shadow. Water ray. Close to death. Yeah, they are. I'll let Phoenix take care of it. Sidramon. There's a Coelomon, Sidramon, and Mudfrigimon. No, it's the other one. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'd have to say my favorite data Digimon would have to be Metal Seadramon. Metal Seadramon in this game, you give him the right attacks, oh my god, he's a freaking powerhouse. Favorite virus, Machine Dramon. My favorite vaccine, Wargreymon. Second favorite being Imperial Dramon. I have good taste in Digimon. I mean, at least I think I do. Just give me the damn level. Give me the blast level game. I do want to see what's in this box. Magnificent. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, excuse me. I always loved how fire is misspelled. Love some of the small little errors in this game. And the thing is, I don't mind them at all. Another round. hit him. Goodbye. There we go. Two more levels. If I can get to the really beefy battles, those 2 levels will not take long. I'll take this battle. Armor coat. Increase offensive power. Get up, Turtle Man. You can do it. Okay, let's see. We need to get more magic for Zudomon here. So let's get rid of Mudfrigimon. And Harpoon Torpedo on Kawaii. Welcome back, Shadow. I should get rid of him. Now he can use Necro Magic. Oh wow, did not get rid of him. Okay. God damn, you're weak. Let's see. We'll put him in guard. Meteor Wing. There. Should be a checkmate. Wow, how are you still alive, you son of a bitch? You're a tough little fucking dinosaur, aren't you? Well, I'm gonna make you suffer for that. He's gonna take the MP of your friend. we're going to do a harpoon torpedo to end you. Try it out on for size. It was probably a gift sub. Shadow gets a lot of gift subs. Oh, did you know? That's awesome. Awesome. There we go. Now we're going to be getting some beefy XP now. Yes, gift sub. This is going to be interesting. Attack the ultimate. '84. Coral Crusher. It's burning ink. Getting some of that good XP now. It's gotta be more than just you that was here. Those are good odds. I want to fight the Piximon too. Do a little bit of extra damage. we'll have our Digibeetle attack as well. Now that I have that Z cannon. And we're on a fire field, so extra power. A little bit of an increase. Ooh, thunder. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alien Ray. Interesting. That should end the whole battle. Talk about a random good movie. Thank you for your 50 Soul Echo redeem. Random good movie that I can talk about. I guess because we're on the subject of it, Digimon the movie wasn't too bad of a movie. But I like the beginning of the movie the most. Where a baby Digimon hatched and the internet became a virus and became Diaborumon. Agumon and Gabumon went to their mega forms, Wargreymon and Metagorumon, and fused together to make Omnimon. So that was really damn cool. And then it showed like what is it? It also showed like memories of how Tai first met Greymon when it was Greymon versus Parrotmon in Japan. That was pretty good. The Terriermon aspect of the movie was kind of weird. Terriermon's cool, but the story was kind of bland to me. But I guess you could say the first half, the first 2/3 of the movie was really, really good. I still watch it on occasions. It's a good movie. I love that SSAD emote. You have redeemed for 100 Soul Echoes, a random phrase that triggers me. Let me see. Might end up rephrasing that to random subject that triggers me. That'd be an even better way to do it. But random phrase that triggers me. Random phrase that triggers me. Hold on, Shadow. Let me do. I can only do one redeem at a time, buddy. Only got one brain. Random phrase that triggers me. I've talked about a lot. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'm trying to think of one I haven't done before. What are you talking about, Rebel? Okay, I think I know one. No, I've talked about that one as well. Okay, I got a good one. One thing that triggers me the most when it comes to people that remake movies is when they have to retell the origin story of that character when it's already been talked about numerous times. Perfect example is Batman. You know how many times the origin story of Bruce Wayne and the death of his parents has been told in movies? A lot. And it's come to the point where I'm like, okay, if this generation by now doesn't know what made Batman Batman, they need to go read some comics, okay? Like, they need to shut up and go do that shit. Amen to that. A bad movie. Food Fight. I hate that fucking movie. It's the only time where you'll ever see Charlie Sheen do the voice of the main character that's a dog dressed up like Indiana fucking Jones. Let me see here. Oh, it's really, really bad. It's really, really bad. And they got fucking Wayne Brady to do the voice of a squirrel that looks like he's shitting out tears. No, man, no, that movie's terrible, dog. How can you love that movie? It's fucking terrible. Yeah, that's what I thought. It really is bad. Fuck yeah. It's fucking terrible. I would not wish that on anybody. Okay, it depends on the bad movie whether or not I can agree with that, you know. But oh my god, Food Fight is literally one of the biggest product placements in terms of quantity I have ever seen in a movie. The whole movie is nothing but product placements. Defensive grade. Like, literally, that's all it is. I'll put that upon consideration. A random cheesy movie. I could probably do it. The problem is, though, there's not many cheesy movies that's also considered a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's cheesy movies that are good, cheesy movies that are bad. That's the problem right there. Oh, I love Spaceballs. Like, I fucking love Spaceballs, man. Hey, I got you. Look at you, Rumble. You're trying to keep things strong, and I dig that. I have. That is hilarious. I will say that the animated series is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen on television. Because literally, like, as cheesy as it is, they stuck with they a long time ago they made an animated series of Spaceballs. Oh god, Ebola. Oh no. Oh no. The reason why I'm saying that is I know exactly what you mean. And that's scary. That's really scary, man. Oh my god. Down Periscope. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh yeah, Darth Helmet is always going to be a meme. Alright, Shadow. I'm gonna heal Phoenix. And we're gonna guard. Because Phoenix and Kratos are starting to get down a little bit. That's okay. You don't gotta worry about your spelling all the time. It happens. God, that hurts. Shit. And the pixie. I like any movie that has Tim Allen in it. Damn. See, not only is he a great comedian, I really like the movies that Tim Allen's been in. I don't think there's really been a bad one he's been in. Oh, Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold's a bit hit or miss. Yeah. Another pixie line. Hold on, let me see if I can heal my Digimon. Perfect. We'll give that one to him. We'll give that one to him. There's just some movies where, man, I wonder why they were ever made. There's a lot of those. But yeah, I think this weekend I'll fix up the reward tiers and stuff. The little channel point stuff. I'll see if I can fix that up a little bit. Give it some nice little 2021 updates. Actually, hold on. Ooh, thunder. Okie dokie. I'll take a look at it. Defensive rig. Oh, the series Jag? Oh, fuck yeah, I have. I watched every episode of Jag. Shit. I used to watch MASH, dude. Everybody remember MASH? MASH was the shit. Oh. I love MASH. Oh man. Man. Mm-hmm. I used to watch the old school A-Team as well, man. Yeah. Yeah. I vibe to the song too, man. The same. It's a strong song. I used to watch Gilligan's Island as well. I even saw the Gilligan's Island movie where they actually finally got off the island, but then they got stuck on the island again because they didn't like how the world turned out. So they like literally just escaped the freaking the public eye and went back to the island, and they actually stayed stuck there. Oh, good times. That was another good show too. Good times. I missed that show. Good times. But another show I loved was yes, I know, shut up. Another show I liked was Three's Company. That was a really good show. Another Pixie-Mon. Is there anything over here? Three's Company was my jam. I would never miss out on watching an episode of Three's Company. And Pixie-Mon. Gotta get that last level. Magic tail. But yeah, a show that me and Shadow have been watching on occasions is Murder in a Small Town X. We actually need to finish watching the last 3 episodes of that, Shadow. Might see if we can do that this weekend if you're up for it. Because that's a show that I liked watching. This should do it. Now Rumble, I know you need to go to bed soon. I was going to slap on another 30 minutes on the stream so I could try and get my third Digimon close to where he needs to be. If you need to go to bed or anything, just let me know in the chat, okay? If you think 30 minutes is too long for you, just let me know. I'm trying to get things ready for next Friday for this game. And I'm getting very close. Okay. Have my last level? Yes. Alright, let's go Digivolve this boyo. I do want to check one thing. Okay, good. I had to check one minor thing before. Here's the funny thing about it. Is when I Digivolve this Tortomon into a Zudomon, all I need to do is just get him up one level. And then I'm going to DNA Digivolve him with Skullgreymon. And then that's how things are going to go. That's really what I need to do with my third Digimon. And I'll have another DNA Digivolve set up for him when he gets up to that next max level. But it won't be for a while. Let's go Digivolve this Tortomon into a Zudomon. And I know I already have a Zudomon. But this is similar to what I'm going to be doing to turn my Zudomon Kratos into a Machinedramon later on down the road. This is kind of similar to how I'm going to get him into the Agumon family tree. Now he just needs to go up one more level. And then we'll just DNA Digivolve. We got 2 Zudomons. Isn't that hilarious, chat? And I didn't even mean to have 2. Also, another show that I used to watch a lot of because I loved a lot of old school shows was The Golden Girls. I'm a big fan of The Golden Girls. I own all of season 1 of The Golden Girls. And Sophia was always my favorite. Second being Rose. And I used to actually have a crush on Blanche. Still kind of do. I'd rock that woman's world. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to Archive Court. There's something I want to do. So seeing how he'll be DNA Digivolving later into a Greymon, keeping him here on File Island won't be that bad. So let's go to File City to activate that as the HUD. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Diod for a little while. Oh, this music. I kind of miss this music. It sounds like jungle music. It's a long ass hallway here. Holy shit. There's the exit. We will find that exit. To Wagamon. Bring it on to Wagamon. That he's a Digimon. Two Zudomons. It's hilarious. But you can tell which one has gone through a lot of DNA Digivolution and which one hasn't. You can actually tell. Oh, goodness. Yo, baby. Good one. It's a good one. God damn, it's gonna take that long. I'm glad I slapped on an additional 30 fucking minutes. Jeez. Because like I said, all I need to do is just get him up one level. That's all I need. Because really, that'll be his last level. About a random good game. Okay. I'll give you an extra one as well, just because. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the game for Super Nintendo. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the game, for Sega Game Gear. The one for Super Nintendo has an amazing fucking soundtrack. Yes, for Super Nintendo, yeah. Let me think here. Wait a minute. Yeah, for Sega Game Gear, actually. I like both of those. The reason for the one for Super Nintendo has a great soundtrack. I love the graphics for it. It's a hard game, but it's a fun game though. It's a really nice fighting game. And then the one for Sega Game Gear is very special to me, because somewhere on my YouTube channel I did a no glasses run of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the game for Sega Game Gear. I wore my old White Ranger mask, which sadly I don't have it anymore. Oh, I still got my Sega Game Gear. Oh my god, yeah. I still got that motherfucker. I got a lot of handheld consoles, as well as regulars. Got a lot of shit. Let me see. I like that game because I always love playing as Tommy, because Tommy is so fucking, he's so fucking good in that game. When it comes to the other Power Rangers, they're a bit lackluster in that game. But if you play as Tommy, you kind of feel more equal out to the action that's going on, because everything is very, very strong in that game. And also, I love Lord Zed. Lord Zed is one of my favorite villains in history. Because one, Lord Zed is American made. He was only in the American version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And like I said, he's one of my favorite villains of all time. My second favorite villain of all time would have to be Albert Wesker from the Resident Evil series. Because, oh my god, Albert Wesker, I could talk about him for ages. No, he made it to level 30. Very cool. That's really good, actually. That gets me closer to wanting to do my little DNA Digivolving thing with Phoenixmon. I'll probably do that next stream, actually. Because I've been mostly focusing on my third Digimon. Damn, he's getting strong. Thing is, though, I have to keep Kratos as a Zudomon because he needs to stay the type vaccine. If I was to Digivolve him into Mega, he would turn into a Pressuremon. Pressuremon is a data type Digimon. It would completely mess up the whole Digivolving thing. Sadly. But yeah, I love Tommy. Tommy Oller, also known as Jason David Frank, one of my favorite Power Rangers of all time. Like, any freaking game, any freaking movie, except for Turbo, a Power Ranger movie. I didn't like that movie, but I'll always be addicted to Divatox, because pirate tits. I love pirate tits. Let's see here. And my second favorite Power Ranger would have to be Jason. Also St. John. I'm a big fan of Jason. Plus, technically, he's a hero in real life. He's a paramedic. So, that's pretty cool. Let's see. And my third favorite would have to be Adam, the second gen Black Power Ranger. Also known as Mr. Bosch, as I call him. I call him Mr. Bosch. Amazing guy. And before anybody even asks, no, I was not on the Kimberly train for the Pink Ranger. I was more of a second gen Pink Power Ranger cat fan, because blondes. Oh, did you now? Which originals did you meet? Was it Jason, Zach, and Trini? Also known as... Yeah, them three. They were the original three that ended up leaving Mighty Morphin. They ended up getting replaced. And also, sadly, the actress that played as Trini Trang, she's sadly not with us anymore. She died a long time ago. Black, red, and green/white. So you got to meet Zach, Jason, and Tommy. That's cool. Fuck yeah. I'm always going to be a Tommy Oliver fan. I love the fact that in Dino Thunder, he became a fucking archaeologist, and I love it. They called him Dr. O. Oh man, yeah, I liked Trini more. Aisha was kind of bland. No offense to Aisha, I just didn't like her. But sadly, she's not alive anymore. She was a great actress, though. Even away from Power Rangers, she was a great actress. Alright, let's see, let's go up. Oh, I'll take that. Which alpha we talking about? If you're talking about remake alpha, I don't know about that. I mean, if alpha was female and had certain characteristics, I wouldn't mind a little bit of ay at night, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to hell for that. Alright, he should be going up a level soon, actually, because coming to Diod was a really good idea. With your brain. Oh, stop with them Pepe faces. Quit that rumble, you little shit. Technically, Alpha was literally a robot, but more like an alien robot. Didn't exactly have a gender. I know in the comic books, Alpha didn't really have a gender. Everybody knows though that Zordon is a male. Zordon was actually a really good fighter in Altar, his home planet. Let's see. I'll do it immediately. See, there's a comic series I want to get. Actually, there's two. One comic series I want to get is I want to get the Lord Draken series from Mighty Morphin. I want to get that comic series. And then I want to get the Blade Runner Origins comic series when that debuts, I believe in August of 2021. I could kind of see that. Remember, my brother didn't really like Zordon. He thought he was just a pushover in a giant tube jar. And I'm like, you do realize that if the Power Rangers didn't have Zordon, Earth would be fucking destroyed. Like, hands down, it would be fucking gone. Fight these motherfuckers. What Bud Bot said was better. Oh man. just want to get my 2 ultimate moves. Especially Grizzly Wing. I want Grizzly Wing so fucking bad. Come on. Take that, you damn bird. Yeah, get out, Digimon. Digimon is dead. Digimon is dead. Digimon is dead. Oh. Dude. Come on. Yes. Yes. Let's see. Get rid of Harpoon Torpedo. We'll also keep strong carapace as well. I just don't like Harpoon Torpedo. Okay. We're going to sneak this last battle here, and then we're going to go do some DNA Digivolution. You guys are going to be ready for that? But I'm going to give you a taste of a really good group technique that I like, that I just got. And it'd be hilarious if it actually just defeats all 3 of them in one turn. So we're going to do this attack. We're going to do this attack. And then we're going to do a favorite of mine called Grizzly Wing. I love Grizzly Wing. It's a favorite group attack that I like. Let's see if it gets rid of all the Digimon in one turn. There, Grizzly Wing attack. $74, 78. Dead. That's why I like Grizzly Wing, is if you give it to the right Digimon, a fucking overkill. Alright. Apparently he can go up another level, but I don't want him to go up another level, to be honest. It's not really going to matter. I do think it's weird that he would go up another level, but we don't need it. Because we want a Greymon. We don't want no damning Kakumon, Zudomon. We want a Greymon, don't we, chat? So we're going to have ourselves a Greymon. Because in this particular case, I did this all just so we could have a Metal Greymon and War Greymon that has Grizzly Wing and Necro Magic. So that way he can recover himself. Alright, let's do this. I do. DNA Digivolve. So Skull Greymon is the highest level. So we're going to go Skull Greymon first. And then we're going to do Zudo. We're going to get a Greymon. Fuck yes. I'm actually excited about this shit. I'm very excited about this. Greymon. And I know what name I'm going to give him. His name is going to be Ares. Ares, God of War. Give it to a War Greymon, and you'll understand. Alright. That's actually not bad stats for a champion. It's not bad, actually. Alright. Let's work on our team here. Transfer Digimon from server. Ares. Plus, you'll learn in due time when it comes to the last DNA Digivolves of my Digimon. You'll notice a little trend that I'm going to do with them. Let's see. Oh, I got the wrong Ares out of the box. It's okay. I originally named my Metal Greymon Ares as well. But we will be DNA Digivolving our new Digimon Metal Greymon later on in the future, though. You're gonna need a nice little boost of power. Digimon. There we go. Alright, Becker. You'll get yourself some sleep and I'll see you later, man. Play with the Digimon one more time. We'll do it like that. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Sleep well, bro. Whew. Hello, actor Michael Merchant. How are you doing today? Well, yeah. I wasn't supposed to stream tonight, but I wanted to stream for about 2 hours, 30 minutes. To hang out with some of my friends here and chat and all that. I'm probably going to end in a little while, but I want to play around with this new Greymon for a little bit. Because we literally are going to end in about like 5 minutes. But like I said, I want to try out my Greymon. If the game lets me. Because then next Friday, we're going to be playing around with this guy. You're about to pass out and you just want to say, hey, alright, man. Go get yourself some rest. You deserve it. Come on, give me a Digimon to fight, man. Come on. Give me a Digimon to fight. Night, Mr. Michael Merchant. There we go. We got 2 Digimon that we can fight here. There goes my second drink. Luckily, I only had 2 drinks. Greymon. Strong characters. Oh, game, you're teasing me now. But okay. I'll bite. That's rare right there for me to have both 2 out of my 3 champion moves automatically. It's pretty cool though. And I got a free champion move. I got Nova Blast. Haha, you missed. Get up, Greymon. You're a bad boy. Nice. Go, Greymon. Raw. Necromagic. Now I can actually put stuff in the order I want them to be in. Perfect. We'll do the second battle here, and then we will end for today. I'm really excited now. I got a Greymon. And next stream, when we get this Greymon to around the ultimate level and get him up a couple levels after 21, we'll DNA Digivolve Phoenixmon for his final time. That's going to be a very exciting day. Because I would have done it this stream, but the game wanted to take its time with the other Digimon. That's okay, things happen. It's okay. He's gonna be dead. Nova Blast. And that's why I like Greymon, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is why I love Greymon. Oh, you got to level 13 as well. Very cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave and go back to the HUD. We will save. I'll do my schedule for next week. And then we're going to raid someone. We'll see if there's someone that I know that's streaming. Because I want to be on File Island / File City my whole time here. I'm so excited though for next Friday. We're gonna be fucking around with a Greymon. We're gonna end up getting a War Greymon too, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be real fun. Let's see. Yep, old data. We'll also save again just for good measure. I sometimes save twice. Alright, so this is where we're going to be ending for today. And I want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Even though I was not supposed to stream today, I was happy to have people here to hang out with me and, you know, get close to the final grinds with some of my Digimon here. Because once the full grind is over, it'll be nothing more than story progression. That we're going to be going through a lot of story very, very soon. But yeah, I want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. My next stream will be on Monday, which will be Random Monday. But we're going to be continuing more Remnant from the Ashes. We're going to be continuing on with that and see what the game gives us. And Wednesday will be the debut of my Bloodborne solo all dungeons run, which Lord knows how long that's going to take. I'm going to be debuting that on Wednesday, and then next Friday will be more Retro Friday. We're going to be continuing more Digimon World 2 and getting our Digimon to their final DNA Digivolutions. so we can get through the story and everything like that. But yeah, we're going to see if we can raid someone. So let me check my Twitch real quick and see who is streaming. I got my phone on right now. Let's see. Okay. The only person on my list that I see that is streaming... Actually, you know what? Because technically today marked the 2-year subscription anniversary for Shadowseed on Twitch. I see someone on my list that we can raid right now, and her name is Sushi Susie. She's doing her 24+ hour birthday stream on VR chat. We're gonna go say hello to her. Let's hope and pray my chat doesn't go so completely damn slow. Trying to type this right. Yeah, my chat's going a little bit slow, but I'm not surprised about that. Let's see. Yeah, my chat's taking a while for me to be able to click the raid now button. But it is perfectly fine though. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off though. But I want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. And until the next time I stream, as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm your friendly neighborhood game machine, and this was Digimon World 2. And until I see everyone on the next video or live stream, peace out. Happy gaming, everybody. And please, please, please stay safe out there. I'll see you guys later.